Lighthouse Craft with Izzy. Yeah!
Good morning or good afternoon, depending on when you are watching this. Welcome to our craft for Tuesday. Today, if you are 5 or 6 years old, you are going to be making a splat frog. So we are going to have a look at how we can do that. So in your craft pack, you should have a big blue sheet of paper and a lily pad and an outline of a frog, and then some assorted bits. So there might be a bit of what's going to be pond reeds, an envelope, and some sticky eyes. And you need a couple of your items from home as well. So let's have a look. To start with, you are going to get your glue stick and you are going to glue your lily pad onto your piece of paper using your glue stick. Now, if you don't have a glue stick or you've just discovered it's run out or dried out, you can use the PVA glue, but it's a little bit soggy for the paper. So Pritt stick or a glue stick is better. So I've glued my lily pad and I'm going to stick him in the middle of my paper. And now I've put my glue stick away for a minute and I'm going to get my PVA glue out. So I'm going to pick up my frog. And I've got 2 eyes for my frog, and I'm going to stick them so that my feet are sort of bending away from me, so on this side. So if you have the frog closest to you, his feet are closest to you and his eyes need to go on the other side. So I'm going to peel my sticky eyes off and stick them on. One on, oh, they're very sticky. And my second googly eye. So my frog now has 2 eyes. So this is where I'm now going to have my PVA glue. I'll just bring it a little bit closer. And my lolly stick from yesterday. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue, just a little bit, onto his front paws, his front feet. So I'm not quite sure they are paws. I'm not entirely sure what you call a frog's feet. We'll just go with feet, his front feet. Maybe one of you knows what we call a frog's paws. And I'm going to stick them so he is on the top of the lily pad. So I'll hold this up in a minute. And I'm going to press down his front feet so that they stick. And I'm not going to move for a minute because I want to make sure that he sticks there and doesn't move. So I might use his bent legs to press down so that he sticks. Maybe count to 30. Practice your counting skills. There we go. And so if you see, I've stuck his front feet on only. So now I'm going to do the same with his back feet. And this is a bit harder because obviously his front feet are already stuck down. So you sort of have to get underneath. So again, just a little bit of glue. That's too much. And you're going to wipe them on his bottom feet, on both of his bottom feet. Try and hold him in the air while you do this without moving his front feet. And then you want your frog so he's stood up. So you almost want to arch his back and stick his feet a little bit closer than you would previously, so that he's not lying flat, but he's got a bit of bounce to him if you touch him, and that's what the creases help to do. So then once he's stuck, you'll be able to pick him up. Oh, I just unstuck my front foot. Let's re-stick these feet. So again, you might need to count to 30 or 60 for these feet to stick. And then once they're stuck, I'm going to say that mine are stuck. You've got all sorts of other bits. If I empty out my envelope, I've got pond reeds and I've got fish, and I can use my PVA or my glue stick. I'm going to go with my glue stick, and I can stick these on all around my frog so that I've got a lovely picture. So I'll put a fish at the top, show he's in a pond. Maybe put some pond reeds in, they link to a pond. Oh look, I have another frog. I've got another frog in my pack. You might have something slightly different. You should have some frogs and some pond reeds. Stick another frog in, so he's got a friend. Maybe stick another pondweed in. Oh, that side for you. So he's got somewhere to sit. And you can use all of these items, and you might want to embellish your pond by putting some of the, I don't know, tinsel, shiny stuff, glittery thing, whatever it is, on. I've used PVA glue for this one. I'm going to stick that into my pond. That one might need a little bit of holding down. That might need some sellotape across it, depending on how good you are with a glue stick. And I'm going to put, oh, I've got some sort of feathery stuff in here as well, feathery material. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue, see if I can get this to stick. And stick that in my pond as well, sort of as a wave or a ripple. Again, be very careful, I'm getting quite gluey fingers. And then, once you've used it all, or as much as you want to, oh, my blue's fallen off. We'll pretend that's holding there if I hold it on. There we go. You will have a beautiful frog picture.